yeah, it's really hard for me to judge Smothers in one game. I don't know how limited the playbook was for him, but I thought he did pretty good. But you see other teams, Big 10 teams, Big 12 teams that when this backup quarterback gets a shot, man, some of these guys, they come in and they're rolling and they're showing why they shouldn't be the backup quarterback, and they're winning games. And I don't know if that's, if that's development, if that's practice, if that's a lack of consistency at that coaching position. I don't know. I really don't. But I do know that I watch other football teams, college football teams, and the backup quarterback is really good, and he can get it done. I think that there needs to be some major changes at quarterback next year, expectation-wise, right? Not just, hey, this guy, we're comfortable with this guy. If he's not getting it done, if we're not winning games, then go to the next guy. If he's going to transfer, then he transfers. Like, enough of this. Enough of it. And hopefully Frost has had enough of it, man, because he's got one more year. And if he keeps dancing around, not finding a quarterback competition and just going with the guys that he's comfortable with, then it's just not going to work out. And I really don't want that. I want Frost to be successful. I'm glad he's here next year. I think it's the right move. I think that they're onto something. And I think I would be left wondering if he was not here next year. I think I would always be left wondering what could have been, especially with next year's schedule. What could have been? And if we have to suffer through another 3 or 4 win loss next year, then all right. Well, then good. In my mind, I don't have to think about it anymore. He's gone. So I'm happy Frost is back next year. I think he needs to do a little soul searching and figure out offensively who's going to get it done and how the hell they're going to get it done. Nebraska fans are not fair weather fans. No, they're not. It's fair weather here in Arizona right now, which is nice. It always makes it so much nicer when we lose games and I can just hang out here. It looked really nice in Lincoln today, which is crazy though. It's almost December and it looked really nice. I saw some guys with their shirts off in Memorial today. They were getting after it. So that's fun. It looked like a great game. Looked like a great game to be at. How fun would it have been if they could have won, man? Who else? Glad the season's over. I mean, I am. I am because I don't want to have to suffer through these games anymore, right? But at the same time, I really love looking forward to Nebraska football games. It's one of my favorite things. I love watching with family, friends, and I really look forward to it. But at the same time, I'm kind of over this emotional roller coaster at this point. So, let's be done. See what we can do next year. I don't know. And I've never had so many friends that are not Nebraska fans, and I have a lot of friends and clients out here in Arizona that they text me after the game and they see me the next day at work, and clients, coworkers, and I don't get shit from anyone anymore. Nobody talks shit to me about, and pardon my my cussing, but nobody talks crap to me about Nebraska football because they know like they watch and they see these scores and they see the replays and they hear the national media talking about us, and we lose by 1 score every week to ranked teams constantly, and it's just constantly people texting me like, oh, man, how did that happen? What happened? And I used to break it down for him. Hey, this happened. There was a safety, this block blunt, and that's what happens every week. That's what happens every week. So I don't want to be redundant and keep going on with this. I'm gonna look at the comments a little bit more here, and if you guys got anything to say, let me know. I'd love to answer any of your questions that you might have. Athletes don't want to go to Nebraska. They want to go SEC. Yeah, I mean, recruiting. Where does recruiting go right now? I really think they gotta dive into the transfer portal head first. They gotta go all out on that, man. Um, that's where it's got to be. I don't even care where the guy's from. If he can play, come on over.